And then like you, I know you have a lot of autographs, and I have a lot of them down here.
Oh, Ray Parker Jr. No shit.
Yeah, he was there, and he had. I remember like. I think that was one of the only conventions he's did. I don't think he's done a whole lot of other ones.
Oh, is that Jody?
That was Susan Olsen, and that was Brad Dorff, and he doesn't really do conventions anymore.
He doesn't.
That was when he did them for like 1 or 2 years. In Maryland, I got that at CreepCon.
Yeah. I got him. Gosh, I want to say Chiller. I went to one Chiller, maybe 2002. I think I got him there. But yeah, he's kind of gun shy. He doesn't even work that much nowadays. I mean, he just did Curse of Chucky, and that was the last thing I think he did.
No, and this one that I watched, this was all right. The Malignant. It was one of those movies when you thought he was only going to be in it for like a minute, but it was all right. He was pretty cool.
Did that just come out?
Yeah, that just came out like a week or 2 ago.
Let's see, who's that guy? Is that
James Duvall?
James Duvall, that's it.
And that's a pretty weird autograph back there. You can hardly see it, but that was like a Joe Dante one.
Oh, the whole.
And then she's gotten pretty popular now. That Haley Bennett. That was back before she was known, though.
What is she in now?
I think she was in like Equalizer, and she's gonna be in that one movie. It's never come out yet in America called Christie. Did you hear about that?
No.
She's been in a bunch of stuff. She's gotten pretty big since that, though.
Now, what did you think of Equalizer? I thought it sucked.
It was okay.
I thought it was awful, man.
It wasn't amazing, but you still love MacGruber, though. So
MacGruber's the best. You don't like MacGruber?
It's not a bad movie, but it's just funny how that's one of your all-time favorite movies.
That's
MacGruber.
A great comedy,
it's
man.
It's a strange movie to pick.
Here, close the door because I want to see every inch of this thing. You got the possession? Is that just because you needed to fill space, or you like it?
Because I wanted a poster was dark.
Gotcha.
Because I don't like putting a lot of white posters up in here because it kind of reflects weird.
Right.
But it's okay, that movie. It was not amazing, but it was all right.
And so now, what section is this? Is this comedy, action?
There's like a lot of crap in the front, but this is like the main Blu-rays here, like where it's like
the new
kind of a mix of everything together. And then this is all like TV behind here, some more TV, and then like sporadic like random DVDs. Because it's hard to figure out where to put certain things.
Right.
So I always every couple of months and stuff I have to go through here and take certain stuff out and kind of like weed it down to like the best stuff in the room.
Right.
Or if I upgrade it to a Blu-ray or things like that, I got to take some of them out.
And what do you do with them? Do you sell them? Do you just store them?
I store some of them or sell them at Amoeba.
Gotcha.
Like if there's ones that I really don't want, but I'm so like a little bit like Brendan, just a little bit of a hoarder with this stuff, so I don't like getting rid of stuff unless I really have to.
Right.
And especially the horror movies. Like so many of the ones that I got rid of like 7-8 years ago are all out of print.
Are all rare now,
and
yeah.
Like Britannia Hospital and like some of these ones, I'm like, why the hell did I get rid of it? It was like some of those movies when you watch when you're younger, you don't appreciate them.
Right.
And you watch them later, and you're like, I like that. What was the matter with me then?
Yeah, well, you know, it's funny. And then, like, sometimes, like, there's stuff I loved in the 80s, and I watch it recently, I'm like, this is garbage.
Yeah.
Like, what did I see recently that I was really disappointed in? Teen Wolf, I thought was kind of shit now.
Yeah, it's sort of like a sort of silly bad movie.
Yeah.
It's okay, but it's...
And, like, even, like, Monster Squad's one of my favorite movies of all time. But
you can't watch it all the time.
I mean, I could because I sort of disconnect. Oh, nice, complete season 1 of SpongeBob, nice. But I see all the damn flaws and all the stupidness of it. This is the
that's the best.
The original version
of it.
Yeah.
I remember when you were writing the Hansel and Gretel movie, I was telling you to watch this one.
Yeah, I actually found it at the library. That's.
I still want to see a Hansel and Gretel movie that's more of a straight story one.
Right.
You know what I mean, like more toward this. That one.
I like the Witch Hunters movie. I just thought it was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And you wrote a second Hansel and Gretel movie.
I did. Do you have that? Did you get it?
I don't have that.
No, I don't have it either.
No.
Yeah, it's sort of a long story, but prize winner. What's that from? Isn't that from something? Or
that was like a promo hat for Get My $1 Million, whatever that one was. That.
Yeah, Nebraska.
Nebraska.
I mean,
yeah.
That's okay. That's what it was. Yeah. Palo Alto, did you watch that?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah? I'm always iffy about James Franco stuff nowadays.
That was one of the better ones, but some of these, like the indie ones that he produces, are weird. It's a mixed bag with some of them.
The one, the God movie, Finger of God, or whatever it's called. I don't know if you saw that one.
Some of those are not.
That one looked interesting, but and then I also saw his William Faulkner movie, As I Lay Dying.
Here's a really
That's a
good
weird
rare one from Giuseppe Anders. Back when I ordered this from him, like this tape, I believe the full version of this has been destroyed.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm probably one of the few people who has this actual cut of the movie.
Wiggly Harris.
Yeah, and that's an amazing movie. Like Adam Rifkin just did a documentary on him.
Oh, really?
It's out like called Giuseppe Makes a Movie, which was talked about all those things, but that was like one of those like prize things. I'm so happy to have that.
Really?
Because like no one, it doesn't like I'm probably one of maybe 10 people in the whole world. A lot of his movies, like because he just sells them on his website.
Right, right.
So like I always love weird stuff. Like hardly anybody.
Yeah.
has.
Did you see Period Piece?
Yep.
That's one of his movies, right? I haven't watched the whole thing, but
I mean,
he's a weird dude.
They're weird movies. But
Yeah.
they're fun, weird ones.
Yeah, and he was in
Cabin Fever.
Detroit Rock City. That's right. Yeah, he's an interesting dude because he's got like big credits and stuff. And Rat Boy, no shit.
That's one of the Warner Archive ones.
Do you order those often?
Yeah,
or?
that's a cool one.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't know this was out. The DuckTales movie?
Yeah, that just came out.
No shit. That might be worth getting for the kids. I remember that being really good. You Pez guy, or you just wanted to get the set?
I just had those Simpsons ones for some reason.
What'd you think of Enemy?
I like that movie.
Yeah.
I need to get a Blu-ray of it at some point. I didn't even know there was one out. It was like hard to find, but that was a pretty cool, weird movie.
It was. That ending was. Well, we'll talk about it off the air. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. Catching Fire, I missed it. Did you like it?
Yeah, I like those Hunger Games movies.
Caesar and Otto. Now you're in some of these, aren't you?
I'm in that one. I just had to get that because it's one of the few I think the only thing I've ever been on a VHS tape.
Really?
Yeah,
oh, that's awesome.
Like a VHS tape of it. So I'm like, I gotta have that.
Yeah, that's certainly collectible. Are you serious? Nothing? Well, I mean, I guess pretty much everything
I
is.
didn't start doing anything until VHS was gone.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think anything you made was ever on VHS.
Well, the first movie was.
Oh, it was?
Monster Man was on VHS, but that's the only thing.
I think I remembered seeing back when Hollywood Video was around. I remembered seeing Corpses Are Forever for sale, and I don't know if I bought it then. I never saw it. I still need to watch those early movies. I was looking at them last night, showing to Ethan, going, "We need to look at these sometime." Yeah,
they're. I mean, they are the. They have a very special place in my heart. They're maybe not super polished, but I learned a lot, which is the most important thing, right?
Yeah.
And so this is where you sit. Now that we've seen your collection, we've seen all your goodies.
That's the seat that I'm sitting in.
That is will you sit for us and show us?
Yeah, my brother Ethan is usually in that seat.
Gotcha. And these are comfy. They
and they
plop out.
The feet go up, so if people didn't know this, they could.
Oh, nice! Look at this.
They could put the feet up like that.
I have a movie theater by my house that does this. Look at that.
Yeah, so I'm sitting like that, and so that's the view. I never really talk about that, so.
And then you sit, and then here is his TV. Look at that. Pretty nice. I assume you turn the lights off and.
Yeah, I never have the lights on.
Yeah, there you go. What if you watch a spooky movie? You don't get scared?
No. I haven't watched anything that was that scary in a long time. Like, the one that I remember really scaring me was Session 9. I don't know if it would scare me now. For some reason, that movie really creeped me out.
Right.
And the original I remember that really.
The Japanese one?
Yeah, that one really creeped me out with that standing over the woman in the, jail or something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those ones really always creep me out.
Okay.
Usually the Asian horror movies are always ones I can't watch too much because they really freak me out, like the Ring kind of movies. I don't know why. The Grudge, always some of those ones got to me more than other stuff.
Well, yeah, I hear you, man, and hear your horror blocks. Yeah, I sort of discontinued mine just for budgetary reasons, but I saw that you got the January one. That Chucky shirt looked nice.
No, it did.
And you got VHS too on VHS.
Yep, I got that. FYE.
Did Unlucky Charms come with cereal?
I never opened them up.
Oh, okay.
So I kept them. I thought they were gonna be rare, but they still got them.
You know what? That's not gonna be worth shit. Unfortunately.
Nope.
Unfortunately, my friend, it's
worth a nickel, I think.
Yeah. Oh, the Monsters box set. That's awesome. Oh man. Oh, there's Team. Yeah, there you go. man.
Like this thing I thought was going to be kind of rare, that Lego movie thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, sort of. Nope. Don't you remember like they were selling that at Black Friday?
Right.
For like $5 or something. I'm like, what in the hell?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's actually where I got my copy. But I didn't get the little Lego guy version of it.
Yeah.
But that's great. You know, I assume you clean this place up every other month, just to
Something
make
like
sure
that.
you
They'll
have
kinda
room
go
to move
through
around.
it, yeah, and kind of. I mean, there's still some space in here, but it's really getting pretty damn filled up.
Right. And what do you what is something that you never touch, that you go, this will always stay in this collection, even if new stuff comes in? I mean, I guess Day of the Dead and stuff like that.
Some of these ones, like I always keep these editions. Like even though there's, I have for some reason 4 editions of Day of the Dead. Like this is one of the only ones I don't like getting rid of them. You know what I mean? Like for some reason I can't get rid of them. Like 'cause like I remember this is like one of the earliest DVDs.
Now, did you like that originally, or is it something that grew on you? Because it grew on me. I didn't like it the first time I saw it.
Yeah, as a kid, when I first saw it, or whatever, however old I was, maybe 1998 or 99 or something like that, I remember liking Dawn of the Dead better.
Yeah.
And then, after a while, I became kind of obsessed with Day of the Dead, and, like, watch it at least once a year for some reason. I always liked the music in it, too.
Yeah,
Like,
good
the music
soundtrack.
is really cool synth, and, like, I don't know, like, that's one that I've always loved. That's why I always thought, too, with, like, Dawn of the Dead I love as well. I always thought it was cool how you got Ken in your movie.
Yeah.
It's like, I've always loved him ever since, mainly Kenan and Kel, though. That was what I always knew him from.
Do you have, is that on DVD?
Yeah, I have they're burn-on-demand ones.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so I have that. I have the first season, second season. Yeah, that's always been one of my favorite kids shows.
What about Are You Afraid of the Dark? Do you have those?
That one I actually have the better ones, because there's burn-on-demand ones, but I have all the Canadian.
Yeah, that's the one I have. I need season 3. That's the one I'm missing.
Yeah, those I remember ordering them when they first came out on there. Like those are some of my favorite ones.
Right.
Which is too bad. There's never been an official pressed American release.
Right, which is it's very strange because people love it, people remember it.
I know. But I don't think there could ever be a Blu-ray because I think it was shot all on tape. So I think it's like you get what you get with it.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so much you can do. Even some of the older stuff, when they put it on Blu-ray, it just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look good. I don't know if you got Ghostbusters, the new 4K or whatever. Mm-hmm. Looks rough, man. I saw it in theaters, and it's very,
yeah, I saw it as well. It's very grainy.
Yeah,
it's really hard to clean that movie up for some reason.
I don't know if it's the way they shot it or something, but it didn't look right.
No.
Well, I think that's it for the tour. I think is that Mr. Bean?
Yeah, Mr. Bean bobblehead.
Oh yeah, you need that. That's a thing.
I don't remember what that.
A whole bunch of Gilligan shit up here. What the hell?
Yeah, like some those original ones. There was
what?
These ones there are 1970 something ones.
Where'd you find that?
I think my dad got me them years back at a antique show.
That's
I have
awesome.
Mary Ann's cookbook back there, all kinds of random stuff. That's one of my top shows.
Gilligan?
I always loved that one for some reason.
Yeah.
I always I don't watch Lost, but I never watched it once.
Uh-huh.
But I like Gilligan's Island. That's what I like watching.
Yeah,
I used to always see the guy from Lost, though, when I worked at the movie theaters in Maryland.
Uh-huh.
The bald-headed guy, who's in The Stepfather. He was always in there.
Was he really?
And I remember one of the managers, because I think he lived out there and right by the theater, one of the managers was always bringing stuff in for him to sign.
Oh, really? And he was cool with...
No, after he did that, the guy never came back again. He ruined it.
Well,
yep.
You know who I always see by me? The guy who played Hurley. He's the big fat dude in Lost.
Oh, yeah.
I always see him by me. I guess he lives in my area because I see him at Halloween stores. Yes.
Yeah, if we stood next to him, he could be our before picture.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He needs to watch your diet videos. Yeah. Figure that out.
Now me and Brendan have kind of gone the Horatio Sands way.
What does he look like now? I haven't.
A little thinner than us.
Really? Oh wow, great.
But he was our size.
Yeah, he was a big dude.
I think the Lost guy is one of the only people I know of that was in many movies or anything, TV and stuff, that was as big as I was.
Yeah, he was a big guy.
I was a big person.
Yeah.
And
but
when
I'm,
your
I'm
movie's
glad
out,
you're
people
changing.
are gonna see how big I was in Divine Tragedy.
That's right.
And
That's
I'm
right.
recording in the movie theater scene.
That'll be the before for you. And
Yeah,
then,
believe me, I'll be putting pictures up of that.
There you
I'll have
go.
to go back to that theater and sit in the seat now.
Yeah.
And put a before next to it.
Oh man, that'll be
Yeah.
awesome. But you know, it's funny because I don't know if you had trouble, but I know Brendan had trouble sitting in those seats.
No, we were pretty squeezed in.
Yeah, so
And you remember too, I was breathing real loud.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
The sound guy kept going, "Shawn, quiet," because I used to do that. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah. Well, no, it's I'm glad that there's a change for the better, my friend.
Yeah.
And at night, do you wrestle the Hulk?
Yep. That
Okay.
I've had forever. I think that was really old.
Wow. I don't want to know what you do with him.
No. Yep. So I guess thanks for coming into the room.
Yeah,
Jose,
thanks for sharing, man. This is great. This is like the end of Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing the big reveal of all the hidden little trinkets. And all right, my friend, I'll leave you to your movie watching.
All right, then. I'll see you later. And thanks for coming just to do this, right?
Yep, that's it.
Just to come in here.
That's
Now,
it.
get out of here.
Bye.